Yo, what's up, squad? We back at it with another video. We got the truth is. We're gonna see what he got to talk about Drake. What a couple days ago. Yeah, for a couple days ago on Thursday, I was waiting for all the dogs to come out because everybody was talking about all the dogs gonna come out. So I waited and it wasn't coming out, so I just said, "Fuck, I'm gonna go back to sleep." But whatever truth is, gotta say, we're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it play. But I really don't care because Drake is my favorite artist. But hey, let's get it.
Network. We already started to drop new content over there, and just recently I dropped a new episode on the sad story of Lil Tay. So if you haven't already and don't want to miss any new content, make sure you head over to the second channel and subscribe now. Thank you all. Now let's get right into it. Drake is currently one of the biggest artists in the world, at least definitely the biggest hip-hop artist to ever live. His music career has outlasted any other rapper in the industry before and after him. If there was a throne for a king of hip-hop, Drake would most definitely be sitting on it. While you may think it was all talent that got Drake to the top, the truth of the matter is talent is only a small part of it. Making it to the level Drake is at in the music business requires a lot more than just talent. If you have watched my channel for a while now, then you should know the industry is ran by occultists. And how do we know this? Because these artists reveal this themselves. Through the artist's music, they themselves reveal what they truly are. Nothing but Masonic puppets.
I heard people sit up there and say that Drake only got big because he part Jewish too, because most of these music records and university and all that, most of the music industry is controlled by Jewish people, by white men. And that's why they saying, that's the reason Drake stayed popping the longest than all these other rappers. But that ain't true to me. I don't believe that. Just like how a black person can get rid of another black person if they ain't doing well, I feel like a white person could do the same to their own people. And a Jewish person that can do it to their own people. You know what I'm saying? Well, they both the same, but anyway, it's crazy to me that I be looking at all these YouTubers that be talking about the Illuminati and all this stuff. I be really feeling like they on drugs or they want to be part of the Illuminati. So, literally, I seen a video yesterday. They was talking about Drake's son, the picture that he drew for his album cover. That's for all the dogs that's coming out. I don't know when, but they sit up there and say, his son is probably demonic and his son really showing what Drake really into and all this bullshit. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? It's just a fucking picture of a stick figure dog. And you know what's crazy to me? People up there saying, this is what Drake probably praying to and having him take people's souls and all that. I'm like, dude, y'all, I be really believing these spiritual reactors and all these Illuminati, deep dark web people. They really on some type of drugs or something. How do you get a 5-year-old drawing a damn dog with red eyes as being demonic and selling his soul and all that? I swear I don't be getting it. You act like you wasn't 5 at one point in your life, and you draw something weird out of the ordinary that people didn't think, that people thought was weird, but you knew in your head what it really was supposed to be. I just don't get it, man. I don't.
Drake is no different, as he wouldn't be able to make it to the heights he's reached without taking the oath. When it comes to Drake, we can spot his alliance many times over. Drake, like many great artists before him, is an occultist. He himself shows evidence of this being true. Just like the rest of the Masonic puppets, we can spot Drake doing the Masonic all-seeing eye gesture. This hand gesture is done by occultists to symbolize their Masonic affiliation, as the all-seeing eye is an important symbol to the Mason. Involving Freemasonry away from the public. Just like Travis Scott being banned from the pyramids because of his Masonic affiliation, all of the media outlets left out the part about it being related to Freemasonry. I think this mystery caller was probably threatening to expose Drake, or maybe something much worse. If it was someone trying to expose Drake, it wouldn't be the first time, as a few months back, an industry makeup artist named Olivia Song did the exact same thing. Back in February of this year, Olivia made it on some hip-hop vlogs after she came out exposing Drake, stating that he was trying to take her out. She claims that she exposed him for being a part of the Illuminati, which we know is... has an insider look at all of this. Looking into her, she is a famous makeup artist with over 300,000 followers on Instagram. She also has worked with many in the industry. I mean, it all makes sense why he was chosen. He's just an actor who grew up in the industry and had an easy life. What better person to use to promote a lifestyle that would ruin the lives of millions in urban communities? Just like Drake said in his song Behind Closed Doors, there's too much sixth god worshipping. This is Drake's purpose, to guide those to worship the sixth god. In the song Sneaking, he sang the lines, "This is God's doing, man you can't plan it, but if the devil's in the details then I'm satanic." Openly calling himself satanic because he knows the occult is what got him to the top. He admitted the devil's in the details. In his song When to Say When, Drake also makes it clear who his praying hands are for. In the song he raps, "Sixth God, praying hands like I'm a religious man, but I'm just a sicker man, a wicked man." Look, we can argue back and forth, but who's the richer man? Isn't that what matters in this world that we living in? Openly, Drake admits that his prayer hands have nothing to do with God and proceeds to call himself a wicked man. Who do you think Drake is praying to when he does this? This is why he has the whole world at his feet, because this is what...
I mean, I guess so, but hey, ain't we all wicked?